Hello, dear friends. Welcome back to Showman Nath's YouTube channel. Yes, you can. So, without wasting further time, today I am going to discuss a very important topic for you all. And this topic is top 5 tips for last minute examination preparation for guaranteed success. Now, everybody wants success. Definitely, you are also looking for success in your life. So, what we need to do is there are five basic things we need to concentrate. What are those five basic things we need to concentrate? The five parameters are brain mapping, second one, time mapping, third one, subject mapping, fourth one, focus mapping, and last one, mock exam hall mapping. Now you're thinking, what are all these things? These are new terms, right, to you? But let me assure you, these are not new. These are already tested, tried, and proven in different European as well as American countries. So let's begin with brain mapping. What is brain mapping? Now, uh, let me ask you a question. What is that? Are you a student from a vernacular medium? Means maybe Bengali medium, maybe English medium, maybe I'm not sorry, maybe Bengali medium, Hindi medium, Urdu medium, whatever the medium is, but not the English medium, right? So you are having a preconceived notion in your mind that since I am from a vernacular, so how am I going to cope up with the situation? So this is really very hard, I understand. But for the time being, my dear friends, please, for God's sake, change your mindset. How are you going to change your mindset? Think about that for the time being, for the tenure of your examination, think that you are an English medium student and you have studied 12 long years or maybe 10 long years or maybe whatever the amount is, maybe 13 long years or maybe 15 long years in English medium. That means your background is English medium, and just try this and you will find the difference, right? You will find the difference. Definitely, there are all the psychological barriers which you need to break up, and you need to concentrate only on your studies. Think positively, right? So this brain mapping is very, very important. Now the next part I'm going to talking about is the time management. Time management, we all talk about it, but here the time management is very, very specific. How it is specific, let me explain. Now, suppose you decided that before your examination day, that is your D day, you are going to study 8 long hours. That is suggested because if you study more than that, if you do not have enough sleep, then next day during the examination, you will face a lot of troubles. Right now, so what you need to do is you have decided already 8 hours of study, so break it in a systematic manner. How you are having MCQ, you are having short type questions, you are having long type questions, right? So you dedicate 1 hour for MCQs, that is multiple choice questions, for 2 hours for short answer questions, and 5 hours for long answer questions. So this will really help you. So how much it comes? So 1 hour plus 2 hours plus 5 hours equals to 8 hours. So you divide it in that way so that you have a peace of your mind that you have divided the time well in advance, and you will be able to complete it. Now the second part, that is called a subject mapping. That is very, very important. Now I'm going to tell you something new. What is subject mapping? Subject mapping, let me tell you that you have studied a particular subject, okay, and there are chapters, I mean contents of a particular subject. So if we categorize it, that means you have studied subject, a particular subject, strongly suggested, strongly studied as well as loosely studied. And the second part, that is the chapters of a particular subject, are it is easy as well as difficult to understand. Now, if we think about this, just have a look on this. Is it clear? I think so. This is particularly I have studied, and this particular side represents the different chapters of the particular subject. So if I divide it into easy as well as difficult, these two part, then I have studied loosely studied, this one is loosely studied, and this one is strongly studied. So strongly studied this part. Now if we have a 2 into 2 matrix, so first one, that is you have strongly studied as well as this subject is this chapter is easy, so this is your domain, right? From here you can score very high. Next part, that is chapter is easy as well as you loosely studied, but still you can manage because this is something which can be done easily. Now the next part, that is the chapter of the subject is difficult, but you have strongly studied, so definitely from this side of area or the portion you can answer. But this one is of real concern, that is the chapter is really difficult, but you have studied loosely, so this particular area is not your domain. So from this 2 into 2 matrix, what we can suggest is that the first one, strongly studied and easy, so you can apply it. Then loosely studied but easy, then still you can have it. Then strongly studied but difficult, but still you can manage. But lastly, loosely studied and difficult. So please don't try to venture into this particular area, because this is a very difficult and hard, and this is the portion where students lack, because they try new things, they started studying new topics day before examination. So please don't do this, avoid this particular part. I hope you understand this particular subject mapping also. Now let's go to the next part. What is the next part? Next part is all about focus mapping. Now how we are going to map the focus? Focus is topics covered. Now topics covered is what? Topic covered is means you should not, as I mentioned earlier, that something which is not your domain, that means it's difficult, you're not getting it, you're not understanding it. So please, there is a request from my side, my dear friends, please don't go for it, don't venture, don't try it day before the examination. So this focus, and be focused what you have studied already, that is very very important. So you please try to concentrate on those areas, those chapters which were already done, and you need a solid focus on those chapters. So this is all about the focus management or focus mapping. Now next, let's talk about mock exam hall mapping. Mock exam hall mapping is also very important. Why? Because without this, because this is a artificial situation, what we call in management term is simulation. What is simulation? Like you are assuming this is an exam hall and I am sitting for the examination, and what are the things I need to do. So first thing what you need to do is that you need to go through the question paper very very carefully, right? So before start writing, you need to go for the question paper, read thoroughly and try to understand the question patterns, right? You already know there are different types of questions there. And my first suggestion to you all is that please encircle, put a circle mark into those questions which you are most comfortable. That means you will be able to answer all those questions just like this. So the next one, you can put a box those question if you have a little bit of doubt in your mind. So put a box, definitely with the help of a pencil. Do not use a pen, use a pencil for drawing a square or maybe a rectangle. Square will be preferable one. So this square represents that you have a little bit of doubt for these questions, that you are going to for it or not. Now the next part, those questions which were unaware, that means you don't know the answer of those questions, put a question mark into it, right? So these three category will help you, or the categorization will help you to understand how to answer the questions. And one more request to all of you, that please go for part answering. Part answering means, suppose question number 7 is having two parts, part A and part B. Now part A, put a heading into it and then write the answer. Then part B, write the heading, then write the answer. Like if any question is having part C also, likewise write part C, then heading, and then write the answer. So this will help the teacher as well as the evaluator to understand that yes, you have written all the questions. And please do not uh, do not write something which, or do not start writing with something which you don't know or have a little bit of doubt. That means question mark questions or square questions, please do not start with this. There is a request from my side, right? So with this we come to an end to this session, and I honestly want your feedback, like comment, like, share. Please do it, so that I can come up with the new videos. So once again, all the best to all the students, and uh, best of luck for upcoming examination. Thank you very much. Have a nice time.